Okay, now we're good.
Okay.
The mics were off for a second. We were muted, so let me try that again.
That's cool.
All right, so yeah, we are here with a special guest this week. We have Cree Rogers, otherwise known as Brown Suga Outlaw. She is an award-winning cosplayer and actress and a spiritualist. Cree, thank you very much for taking time to be on the show this week.
No, thank you for inviting me. This is so cool.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're all excited about hearing about our astral signs and stuff. But before we get into that, I do want to kind of ask a few questions about cosplay and everything, if that's cool.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. So first off, I've, on Instagram, seen a lot of the stuff that you've done. A lot of love the costumes. You're currently in Storm right now. I can see Starfire, and is that Esmeralda back behind you?
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm curious, how long does it usually take to put together a costume, typically?
That's such a fun question because when I get an idea for a costume, it's not okay, we'll plan and then we'll budget and then no, it's all hands on deck. Everybody get your wallets out. You move, get out the way, go to the window. You know what I mean? It's like, it's all hands on deck. Like, I get so into it that certain costumes don't take longer. I think the longest, let me correct myself. The longest I've ever taken to make a costume was about 3 or 4 months. And that was for a costume contest. So I had to actually put extra details, extra care, and all that stuff.
You had to make
but
it was
you'd be
on
surprised
point.
that Esmeralda only took maybe a week and a half.
Oh,
Whoa.
okay. Wow, that is impressive.
Yeah, that one's super detailed.
Yeah. So
Here, I did all the rhinestones by hand.
Oh,
and that took
wow.
2 days because I actually took it to work with me and was rhinestoning at work.
Very nice.
Wow, impressive. So, how do you go about picking what character you're going to be creating costumes for?
I wish I had an answer for that. I really wish I knew my process in picking characters because sometimes it's, I'm scrolling, new character announced. Ooh, I want to do her. Or it's my next cosplay and it comes in the vision in the middle of the night and now I have to get started and start planning before I can go back to sleep.
You never know where
Most of my
inspiration
characters
strikes.
are based on black female characters in anime, movies, comic books, all that kind of stuff. So as long as she's brown, I'm down.
Oh, okay. I like that. That's a good. That's good. You guys have any? Questions,
I was
Esmeralda?
wondering if you made the Esmeralda dress?
Yeah, that's a good question because the base of the dress is from Amazon.
Nice.
Okay.
But everything on top of the dress, like the lining of gold at the bottom, I had to actually hand dye the bottom to get that nice gradient so that it looks like it's going from a nice pretty red to a purple. This piece, the chest piece, had to hand embroider this and then sew it onto the dress, and then the sleeves I made. Whenever I am, let's just call it praised over a costume, I try to make what I can and buy what I can't.
Yeah.
So that way I'm not like, okay, I have to sew these gloves by hand and they have to be perfect. No, I'll just buy the gloves.
Yeah.
So it's a mixture. It's a Mod Podge.
Yeah, I've always liked that approach too, to buy what you can and then modify it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What's the favorite character you've cosplayed so far?
Ooh. Ooh. See, I'm bad with favorite questions.
Oh.
I want to say my all-time favorite that was fun to wear out was my Okoye. I haven't worn her in some time. She needs a lot of repair and a lot of love.
Mhm.
But when I tell you I was having so much fun being bald, oh my gosh.
Well, yeah, your hair's not in the way.
I
There's no
remember
wig.
we went out to San Diego Comic-Con. We were invited out there to hang out with Ruth Carter and the design team of Black Panther because they
Whoa.
found our costumes online.
Mhm.
And I ended up in a bald cap, the same bald cap for 3 days straight.
Wow.
I loved it, almost went bald afterwards.
Really? Wow. So,
and then if I had to pick a... Oh, sorry.
no, go ahead.
I was going to say if I had to pick a second one to really, really fall in love with, it would be my Princess Tiana, because everyone loves her.
Yeah.
Esmeralda's coming up shortly behind that, but Tiana's one of those characters that's not intimidating to people, so they don't mind, like, oh, let me go say hi to the princess. Oh,
I
let me
mean,
take a
she
picture of
is
the
like a
princess.
frog for
Meanwhile,
most
if
of
I
the
dress
movie.
as a storm with my white-out eyes,
Mm-hmm.
no one wants to look directly into the eyes of the abyss. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
Yeah. Imagine you probably couldn't see too well with those with the contacts in either, right?
so it's not the worst.
Okay.
You can see, it's just there's this white haze over everything.
Okay.
So if the light is too much in my face, no, I can't. No. So driving, not doing it.
Wait, that's not normal?
If I'm on a train system, because I've been on several trains, blind as storm, I always have an escort. And if you're trying to find me at conventions, it's best to come up to me and touch me when I'm storm, because I won't see you.
Speaking of your Storm cosplay, did I see that you were at the X-Men experience a little while ago? Because I've never been, and I don't know too much about it, but I've seen a lot of cosplayers that have put up, like, everybody is in X-Men cosplay, and there's like, it's at like it looks kind of like the Xavier School and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was there their first year, and I haven't been able to make it back since.
Oh,
but,
okay.
Going to that convention, I highly recommend it. If you are an X-Men fan, if you are an X-Men nerd, and you would just love to be around other people who you don't really have to explain your love of Nightcrawler to, you can just say, I love Nightcrawler. They're like, yeah, I got you. I understand your personality. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That kind of vibe, it's definitely a good place to go.
Well, awesome. So I also wanted to ask a few questions about your acting. So you're down in Georgia, is that correct? And I know a lot of productions are taking place down that way. What are some of the films that you've been in, helped out with, that sort of thing? If you could talk about them. I don't know if you can,
You have like an NDA or anything.
Yeah,
like
I don't want to break NDA on our stream or anything like that, of course.
About that, everything I've done thus far has been finished because, of course, I'm not sure if you guys know, but Marvel's moved out of Atlanta.
I had noticed that. I've heard that here recently, yeah.
So it's kind of slowed down here lately. Other projects are still here, but it's not filming as consistently as it used to be in, like, let's just say before COVID.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Sure. It's so weird to say, like, my most recent project was Clean Slate. We filmed that about 3 years ago. That was with Laverne Cox and George Wallace. I was Laverne Cox's stand-in for that show.
Yeah, cool.
And I love talking about this because rather than being on camera acting, I was helping a lot of the actors behind the scenes with their lines and getting comfortable with their characters. George Wallace was the first one that I ended up doing running lines with because this was actually his first, like, actual acting gig. He's been in, like, here's a cameo, here's on stage, but as far as, like, acting is concerned, he was like, this isn't my thing. So after doing, I want to say, it was the first read-through of the first episode. The casting director called me and he was like, hey, can you read for Laverne? She's sick. We need somebody to read for her part for the first episode. I was like, yes. Yes, I will. I will absolutely do that. Oh, my gosh. And after doing that and really getting into it, because the first episode of Clean Slate, I'm not sure if you guys have seen it, gets down to the nitty-gritty of what the show's about. So after doing that, when I came to the first in-person read-through, George was like, hey, you're reading with me. And it became a thing for the rest of the set. It was so much fun. And no pressure because I wasn't in front of the camera.
Best of both worlds. There you go. That's awesome.
Right?
Yeah. So is acting something that you're looking to kind of start doing more of here in the future? Or is that something that was just, something every now and again to kind of, hop into?
See, the thing with acting is it was first. It was here before cosplay. It was here before anything else that I've done. Mm-hmm. And I've been acting since middle school.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my gosh, yes. It's been a minute. I've been performing for a long time. Mm-hmm. And once I started getting more into the film world, the theater world, building my resume and all that stuff, I noticed there were these gaps in between projects where I would get this itch. And I'm like, I want to be somebody else. I need to get on my skin. You know what I mean? So that's when I met my old friends and we started cosplaying together. And it was like, oh, this is it. This is how I scratch the itch when I'm not on set.
Yeah.
And it's just stuck ever since. I love doing things where, like with my Okoye, for example, I would speak in an African accent when I'm in character just to give myself something extra to do. Because it's like it's fun to be in costume, but like I want that immersive experience.
Yeah,
you know?
being fully in character is like one of the best things about cosplay.
Yep.
Yeah. It's so much fun. Remember, I was standing in an elevator with a group of people, and I'm using the accent. I'm like, yes, no, we are from, we are having so much fun here. It is a great time seeing everyone, all the different costumes. It is phenomenal, right? So I'm using that. I'm speaking like that, and they're like, oh my gosh, where are you from? Oh, I'm from Savannah.
Oh, that's great.
That's awesome.
It just adds another layer, because I think that the fun of cosplay is the playing part. I love meeting people who are obsessed with their characters, people who are like, oh, I spent 15 hours on this one prop. Let me tell you about it. I love how immersive the nerd community can get, and I never want to break that, so I love bringing the play back into cosplay.
Oh, absolutely, and I'm sure the acting and the cosplaying, it kind of feeds into each other a little bit, because getting into character with the cosplay has the cosplay somehow worked its way into the acting side of things a little bit. Has it gone the other direction a little?
Actually, you just brought up a memory. Now I haven't thought about this in years. I'm spacing on the name, but it was around that time where they were doing there was a story. They made a Netflix series about it and a movie about it, I believe, where the mother was giving the daughter certain drugs to make her a paraplegic.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if you guys remember. Yeah.
Ruby Rose.
They came to Savannah to
No, that's not her
film.
name. Shoot.
I'm sorry, what?
Never mind. I was wrong on the name. I was trying to remember.
Is it Gypsy Rose?
Gypsy Rose. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
Gypsy Rose.
The Munchausen's by proxy.
Yeah.
Mom. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys know. Okay, we're all in the same boat. Because they came to Savannah to film one of the episodes, and they were like, "We need cosplayers." And it's funny because a lot of film and television sets will do this, where they say, "We need cosplayers," and then in the small little paragraph, they're like, "But your costume cannot be copywritten." And I'm like, I don't think you know
What cosplay is.
what cosplay.
Yeah.
So it was this fascinating thing where all the cosplayers in Savannah were submitting, but they could only wear, like, okay, you can wear your Batman cowl, but you have to wear a random bodysuit.
Okay.
You can wear your He-Man outfit,
No
but
symbols.
you can't wear the blonde wig. Like,
No
you have
symbols.
To mix it.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I got booked, and I showed them my costumes, but they were like, "No, we got something better for you." I was like, "Oh, okay, all right, cool." Turned out to be this jungle Amazon warrior fit with like a big headdress and stuff, right?
Wow.
Felt freaking cool. And the thing is, you don't see me walking around. You don't. No. They took a picture of me and they put me at the beginning of the episode where she's like researching cosplay to see what costume she wants, and you can like see my picture right there,
Aw.
like next to all the other ones. And I was like, I think that's the only time my cosplay has been like introduced to the film world, because copyright rules, all that.
Yeah.
Well, that's still pretty cool. That's all right.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to touch on the third thing. You're starting a spiritualist a business. Is that right? Am I using the terms correctly? I'm not. Yeah, it's
Honestly, I just go by Kookster.
okay.
At a certain point, like, the spiritual journey for me was kind of like alongside building my cosplay page and all that stuff. And I never really used it as, like, put it in the forefront before. And it was always this weird little thing that I do at parties where it's like, oh, the party's dying. Everyone's a little bored. Do you know what time you were born? Oh, you do you? Did you know this about yourself? I remember one party, I love telling this story. I had gotten through everybody in the room, and they were so excited that they started, like, looking up other, like, information so I could look it up and tell them about them. Quick question. Can I use strong language?
So this is on the radio, so I would say PG-13. it's kind of a later night.
Got it,
It's
glad
playing
I asked.
radio as well as a podcast. So yeah. But go. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so one person gave me this random bout of information. I put it in, and the woman is if I can remember it correctly, a Gemini Scorpio, I believe. And I was really taken aback by that chart. Because that's a lot of aggressive energy. Once we get into your chart, you'll kind of understand how I do it.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was talking to the person, I was like, this woman is, she cares. She means well.
Mm-hmm.
If you're under her wing, she loves you and she nurtures you. But she will tell you off in a heartbeat.
Okay.
For something you didn't even do. There is no, like, right? And I'm saying, telling them about this person, because I don't know who the person is, I'm being very blunt.
Okay, yeah.
Let's just say I use a lot harsher words.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing I know, the person goes, "Oh yeah, that's my mom."
Oh, okay.
She sounds
And you're
cool.
absolutely right.
Oh, that's awesome. That's hilarious.
I don't know. I'm kind of the first one to let
Much
everybody know my
fun.
mom's a jerk. Like, I love my mom, but she's got her moments.
All right. So before we started recording here, you actually asked for some of our information, and you were going to do like a little mini compare and contrast kind of thing for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
In fact, I think you, in response, you posted a GIF of Jafar laughing maniacally. So yes, I'm looking forward to this. This is great.
Because it's going to be kind of like what I do at parties, so you guys will kind of get the first-hand experience of what that's like.
Nice.
And of course, any questions you have, feel free to ask them.
Mm-hmm.
A few things before we start. I want to kind of use you guys as an example of what it means to have the same sign, but also show up completely differently.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because a lot of people think, oh, it's the same. Oh, whatever. There's not really much difference, and everybody has that trait.
No.
Everyone is a unique little star in the sky. So
Okay.
I'm excited to share with you guys what makes you all special.
Excellent. All right. I'm looking forward to learning about myself. So here we go. Yes.
I guess you just volunteered yourself.
I guess I did.
Wait, who's starting?
Sam.
Sam.
I will.
All
Yeah,
right,
I'll go
Sam, are
ahead
you
and start.
ready?
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
So your combination of sun, moon, and rising is Virgo, Taurus, and Gemini.
Okay.
So your sun sign is what everyone knows, right? It's what your birth date tells you. It's how you kind of show up overall, like what your energy is channeled through, let's just say.
Mm-hmm.
And with your sun sign being a Virgo, and we have Josh who's also a Virgo, so this is going to be very interesting to talk about the differences. Being a Virgo is a very difficult thing because there's no middle ground with a Virgo.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
They operate on extremes. So you're either super gung-ho and into everything and organizing everything and planning everything, or you're go with the flow, whatever happens. I just need to know a few details and then I'm good,
I feel like I'm kind of bold.
They're mutable signs, so they're very micromanagey.
Okay.
They have
Yep.
opinions, strong opinions. I love going to my Virgo friends and being like, what does this outfit look like to you? Because I know they're going to tell me the truth. They're not going to mince words,
Mm-hmm.
What else can I say about a Virgo? This is so fun because with Virgos being those extremes, they are known to be like organized messes, but only they know the organization of their messes.
So yeah, that's absolutely.
Don't
yeah,
ask me about my sewing room.
You've nailed it so far. Yes.
My sewing room is terrible, but I know where everything is.
Yeah. Yep.
No, can keep everything outside of their house clean, but their house is where they just break apart.
Yeah.
Now, to go ahead and move forward to your moon sign of Taurus. Taurus is a very stationary sign. So we're dealing with the moon that rules your emotions, how you feel, how you reciprocate emotions,
Mm-hmm.
and it's in the sign of Taurus. The moon doesn't do well in Earth signs because Earth is very stable. Earth is like, I want to be here. Do not move me. Do not touch me. I like where I am, right?
Okay.
And with the Taurus, that's a sign that's very much comfort is number one. Being comfortable is number one. They don't like a lot of chaos. They don't like a lot of craziness. So when it comes to your emotions and how you express them, You are either feeling the emotion or you're chill. There's if someone gets you riled up, if someone gets you really angry, they have genuinely crossed the line. And I mean genuinely have slapped your family in the face. Because the way that you express emotions is very streamlined and chill. You probably rationalize things a lot more before you react. If you register the offense at all, because with the Virgo sun and a Taurus moon, it's not that you don't pick up on things, but you're not bothered by a lot of things. It's very hard to get you riled up, right?
I can see that, sure.
Now, what I really want to point out is your Gemini rising.
Okay.
Which kind of throws all of this out of whack.
Oh, okay, awesome.
This is where a lot of your personality comes in, and I love using I'm going to use you as an example because a lot of people will say, "Ooh, guess my sign. What's my sign? Guess my sign." And I tell them I can't because your rising sign, which is how you come off to people, your first impression, what people see when they think of you, talk to you, that's the first energy that they meet. Mm-hmm. So you have Virgo and Taurus, which are more reserved and shy signs, hiding behind the opinionated, loud, and I'm going to figure it out Gemini.
Okay.
So most people meet that person who has the opinion. Most people meet that person who's curious. Most people meet that person who on one day could be good and then the next day, oh, he's in a mood. What changed? Nothing changed. He's just in here. Mm-hmm. He's in his mind, you know? This combination is very... What is a good word to use?
Okay, all right.
It's strong. I don't want to say strong know-it-all energy.
Okay.
But you know what you know.
You know what? That's, yeah, I can see that.
Of all of us, he is pretty knowledgeable about a lot of things.
I don't know everything, but yes, if I know something, yes, you're absolutely right.
Like no one can argue.
You kind of got me. Yeah, you kind of got me nailed down here. Yeah, that's really awesome.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Huh. Well, very cool. All right. Well, since
just know that that's just the surface.
Okay.
There's still more signs.
Okay.
So.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, right on. Well, since we mentioned Josh is also a Virgo, let's go ahead and do his next.
Yeah, I guess
because I want to hear what the difference is.
I
between
guess
the two
I'll
of
be
us.
the sacrificial lamb.
Yeah.
Yay! Good. Are you ready?
Yeah. Actually, give me
Hold
2
on.
seconds. We just got a alert. Let's see. We have. Oh. We might. Our call might be canceled, shut off here in a second because Zoom has like a weird like amount of time. So if that happens, we'll
call you again.
We'll call you again. I'll let you know. I'll text you and let you know.
Or did we want to hang up and call again?
We'll wait. It'll give me like a little warning,
Okay.
1 minute warning or whatever.
Yeah,
so
there's a cooldown time between you can call back. So
yeah, we'll get it figured out.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be all right. Anyway, Josh.
So
yeah.
me, Josh. Also a
you
Virgo.
mischievous little gremlin.
You're already so accurate.
Yeah,
you
so far
already-
so good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, because with Sam, the Virgo, Taurus, Gemini, there's some sort of grounding and seriousness to where the information that you're trying to figure out has a goal or a purpose or a use, right? You're not just researching to research, you're researching to know, right? Josh, I fear you go down rabbit holes and often.
My
rabbit hole,
YouTube
you're like,
algorithm is a mess.
Let's go. Let's go. Because you, sir, are a Virgo, Gemini.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
I've already described Virgos, and what I can say in this chart is that you're both ruled by Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication, understanding, knowledge, information, how you seek and how you absorb information, right? So both of you are actually perfect. All four of you are perfect for podcast work.
Oh,
I just
really?
want to go ahead and say
Right
that right
on.
now.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was
It is
just the
crazy.
old millennial white guy with a beard thing.
Yeah.
I mean that
You'd
helps.
be amazed at how many people have Virgo and Gemini placements that are in podcast work because that's what they rule. They rule over communication, and they have a lot of opinions. Speaking of opinions, Josh, love to go to a museum or something like that with you and just ask your opinion about everything you see. Because you can formulate an opinion like that. With a Virgo sun, meaning that you do take in the details, you are analytical, you are very organized in your own way. But with a Gemini moon, which of course rules your emotions, there's a little bit of a detachment with your emotions where it's more, you think your emotions, you may not necessarily feel your emotions.
I mean, I
So when it
am
comes-
kind of bad about
Wait,
holding
what?
in a lot of my stuff, like a lot of my feelings and whatnot. I don't let a lot of it out, per se. Some people act like I don't care, but in fact, I probably care a lot. I just don't want to. I gotta hold it together for other people, kind of thing.
I'm so glad you said that. Oh my God, I'm so glad you said that, because Geminis are, of course, known as the twins. And the way I describe them is you have one Gemini that you want everyone to know. This Gemini is very heavily curated. All mannerisms, every thought, every gesture is well thought out. And then you have the Gemini gremlin back here that no one gets to meet. No one gets to see this one. Please never meet this one, because if you meet this one, once again, you pissed me off, and now you fire rain hell on you. You know what I mean? Like it can be that crazy. And when you have a Gemini moon, which of course we're dealing with emotions, you're able to be very practical and hold yourself back, because you're like, I want the facts to be seen. I want the principle of the matter to take precedent over my emotions. So you tend to go towards the logical route rather than the emotional route.
I mean, I could probably see that, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I think I could see that in you,
Yeah.
Josh.
I mean,
Yeah.
we've only known each other since 2002.
It's been a while. Yeah, been a little while, but yeah, no, I could definitely see that, man. Yeah, but no, that's
And
interesting.
I also want to pick on you just a little bit, Josh,
Why does everyone?
because of your Gemini rising.
Because
You
I'm a
an
what?
insanely intelligent person to where you can pick how you show up in situations. You can decide how much of you is coming out in different rooms, because you're always like 10 steps ahead of the game. Like, if you know, okay, we have to go here to see grandma so-and-so, but you don't like grandma so-and-so, you know exactly what face and mannerisms to put on. If you do, because if you decide you don't care, then poor grandma, you don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you know what? Josh, working with you way back in the day, putting on the professional face, and then as soon as the customer would walk out, putting on the yes, yes. So yes, I can absolutely see that. Actually, yeah.
Get a load of this guy.
Right. Yeah, it was a lot of that. Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
Customer service that will do that to you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, years and years of retail.
Yeah, the retail mask.
Yes.
Don't get me started. The dark flashbacks.
Okay. Well, who wants to
go next?
here?
I'll go.
Jordan.
Jordan. I was excited for you, Jordan.
Yay.
I was so hyped for you, Jordan. You are a Capricorn, Aries, Gemini.
Ooh.
You are the outlier kind of in this group, but there's still that Gemini rising, which I just find so fascinating that most of you guys have this, right?
Mhm.
Capricorns, once again, are another earth sign. So we have the Virgo, we have Taurus, and we have Capricorn. We have all three earth signs with y'all. Cool. Yeah. So, as the Capricorn sun, you are about business. And that doesn't mean that you don't know how to have fun. It means business has to be handled first before I can have fun. It's not restrictive or mean, but it's like, what's the point?
Mm-hmm.
Why are we here? Because I could also go home.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Right? Capricorns are known for being very money driven because they get things done. I love personally working with Capricorns because every time I do, it's like I know things are going to be handled as efficiently as possible. It's interesting because you have Virgos who are very good at organizing, but they're not the leaders, so to speak. Capricorns are seen in that leadership role just because they're the first ones to get things done. So even if a Capricorn isn't leading the charge, when it's time to get things done, the Capricorn is first in line. I also love Capricorns because while they have RBF, let's just say. They will smile like an 8-year-old kid if you make them laugh. And that's how you know the Capricorn likes you. If you can make a Capricorn laugh, they'll like you. If you don't make them laugh, you don't have to question whether or not they like you. They do not like you.
Oh, this is delightful.
It's so funny because you also work in finance.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay.
I like watching Sam's reaction to.
Like explaining you.
Yeah. Because so far, yeah.
What I also love is that you have an Aries moon. So, hey, Twinsy, how you doing?
Hey.
That means you feel your emotions, and no one can tell you how you feel. I'm going to say that again. No one can tell you how you feel, because that is the main way that you are going to get pissed off. It's very explosive, the Aries moon. It's everything. When you get an idea to do something, it's like, okay, no, let's do it. That's why when you ask how long it takes me to make my costumes, I'm like, it depends on how I am, right? Because that is that Aries moon energy.
Sure. Yeah.
Your feelings can be a bit explosive. Because your rising is Gemini, I'm not necessarily certain that Capricorn is holding much back. It's a very passionate and fiery and creative sign to have in your moon, your heart center. So a lot of your projects, a lot of things that you do, you have a bit of passion towards it. So you might, especially with that Capricorn moon, you might be a little nitpicky about how the process gets done, because it's like, no, this is my process. Please don't touch my process, or get on board. You know what I mean? And then with your Gemini rising, this is where kind of a whimsiness comes in, but it's also still very practical and stern, right? Just like with Sam and Josh, the way that you present yourself to the world, you choose on a daily basis. So if you choose to care and be like, no, these are my problems, I'm going to hold them in, I'm going to deal with them on my own, no one knows what's going on. But if you don't care and you're just in a mood, everyone knows, and it's like, oh, nope, don't text, don't call, don't touch, leave a food offering, and then get out of the way.
You're your cat.
I am a cat. Yeah.
This combination is really good.
We just lost the call. Let me shoot her a text. Yeah, I guess it does not.
A few moments later.
I think.
You guys.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
What's your favorite
over
candy
here?
flavor?
Yeah, we were talking about candy while you were gone. What's your favorite candy?
Ooh, what's candy?
Like hard, when you have like a hard candy, like what's your favorite candy flavor?
Hard candy?
Yeah, like suckers and stuff.
Or Jolly Ranchers or whatever.
Yeah.
Ooh, push pop.
What?
The blue raspberry specifically.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we talked a lot about the blue
Anything
raz.
blue raspberry, I'm down.
Okay, we're set. We're back.
Woo!
So yeah.
Thanks for holding.
Yeah, appreciate it. All right, so I think we're wrapping up with Jordan. So all we have is Cody left, I believe.
Cody.
Yep.
Cody.
Oh, I like the start.
Cody. You, sir, are a Leo, Gemini, Scorpio. That makes you very sneaky. that makes you very, very sneaky. Okay, so, and based off the Gemini and the Scorpio is where I'm getting this from. So follow me if you will. Your sun sign is Leo, and the sun rules over Leo. So you're exactly where you're supposed to be. You're right at home with your sun sign, right? Leos are known for being very big, very braggadocious, very look at me, right? But what people don't understand is that Leos aren't ostentatious just to be like, look at me. Leos can they have this like intuitive sense. Well, all fire signs kind of have this intuitive sense where if they look at something, they know whether or not they can do it, or they know whether or not that's for them. So it's not oh yeah, I can do everything, I'm so awesome. No, I know I can do that specific thing right there, move out the way, right? And a lot of people love to say that they're so selfish and greedy, which of course some can be. I'm not saying that's not the case. But Leos are very reciprocal. So whatever you do for a Leo will do for you, or honestly, mostly vice versa. So a Leo will love to do something very special for someone's birthday. They'll get you the 10-layer cake, and it'll be a surprise party with everybody you know and love. And they'll be like, okay, so my birthday, yeah, it better be on a cruise, because I gave you that, so mine is gonna be just as big, right? It's more like whatever you give them, they'll give right back. And once you learn that about Leo, they're very easy to get along with, actually. And you also have to let them have their prima donna moments, because they're going to have one every day, and you just allot time for that, right? With your moon being in Gemini, this gives that ostentatious showiness of the Leo a very analytical mind. So it's like that. Remember how I mentioned the two Geminis, the one in the back and the one in the front? The one in the front has extra help performing because of the Leo energy. And with that comes this, I almost want to say, unpredictable side to you that people may not peg you strictly as an intellectual until you actually start on your rant about what you know, and they're like, whoa, I was completely out of my league. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that. When what do you like? You can really shock people with the information you can give, right? That's also because you have a Scorpio rising. Scorpio risings are very interesting because, of course, it's how people see you, right? Scorpios don't like to be seen. Scorpios don't like they don't like you looking at them until they tell you to look at them, and even then, it's like you're looking too much, turn away, right? Meanwhile, Scorpio risings are very known for being like very analytical with the way they look at people and the way they look at information. So, upon your first meeting somebody, you know whether or not you like them. Everyone else may still be like, oh, I don't know. They seem really nice. You're like, I don't like them.
Yeah.
It was the way he like used the toothpick, you know?
Yeah. I can see that. Yeah.
You're also quite sassy.
Yeah.
You're a sassy gentleman. I'm pretty sure with all this Gemini going around, you guys have amazing quips and amazing conversations, because each and every one of you has these placements that is just so perfect for people to listen to. And you make it very easy to listen to as well.
Yeah.
I mean, would be nice.
No, yeah, that's, No, I can absolutely see that with all of us. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, when
And
we
each of you
ramble
have
and we
such
rant,
unique
we
personalities
ramble and
and input to give to every conversation that it just becomes like it's so comfortable to listen to.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's I would totally agree. Wow, that is you pretty much pegged all four of us here. That's awesome. That is that's amazing. All right. So
like I said before, those are just the top 3 signs. Your chart has 12, and that's just talking about the signs and the houses. You've got the entire chart that I didn't even touch. There's so much to this. So when I do them for an actual book reading, it'll be so much deeper.
Gotcha.
Wow.
So your business is called Astral Oasis?
Astral Oasis.
You didn't do the hands.
The hands. Yes, got to get that in there. Yes. Cool. So
it's actually pretty synchronized. Do we have a boy band coming up next?
It's all us Geminis kind of all meshing together here, doing the thing. Yeah. So I tell you what, before we let you go, where can we find you online?
You can find me literally anywhere as brown.suga with no R .outlaw. Anywhere. TikTok, Instagram. I might actually have a YouTube. Don't go there.
Okay. All right.
Don't go there.
That's not part of it.
Well, Cree, thank you again for taking the time for coming on the show. This has been a lot of fun. This has been amazing.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I think we're going to go to break here, and when we come back, we'll wrap up the show here. So, hang on, everybody. We'll be right back.